Everybody, Bowlful here. So if you've been watching my videos for the last month or so, I've been doing nothing but Columbia 300 balls. Yes, the discontinued balls for cheap. I'm a sucker for a good deal on a bowling ball, especially when it's like $79 to $100. So I rarely buy brand new bowling balls, and I have to really want the ball to buy it brand new. Well, the last ball I bought was a Storm Ion Max Pearl. Wasn't a huge fan of it. Sold it within a couple weeks of getting it. So I decided to get a brand new ball this time. And we got the Storm Alpha Crux, the brand new one that just came out a couple weeks ago. So one of the reasons I decided to buy this ball is because when I asked my PSO a couple years back, I asked him, what's your favorite ball? What is the best ball that you've ever owned or had? And there was two balls that he came up with. One of them was the Gold Storm IQ Pearl, which on eBay goes for $300, $400, and a lot of those have already been drilled. I don't think you can find an undrilled version of those anymore. And the other one, he said, was the Alpha Crux that came out in 2016. I went on eBay looking at the prices of original Alpha Cruxes, and they were $600 to $700. There's no way I'm paying that much money for a bowling ball. I don't care how good it is. A bowling ball is not worth that much money, in my opinion. So very excited when Storm announced that they're going to release a brand new version of the Alpha Crux with new modern technology and an AI core. I actually bought this before Storm had increased their prices. So I got this one from Gebhardt's Bowling for $189 with promo code. And it was delivered to my house in 4 days. They had drop shipped it from another location. So let's open up this bad boy. I hear nothing but good things about this ball. I'm pretty excited. The last couple Storm balls that I had did not really match up for me. The only one that really matched up for me was the High Road 40 Pearl. That one is a really good one. I also got that one in 16 pounds. So it has a little bit bigger diff. It's got a .058 diff. So I decided to get the Alpha Crux, and we'll see how it compares with my other strong balls too, such as the Zero Mercy Solid. So let's open this thing up and see what we got. All right, let's see what we have. We have the Alpha Crux Solid. Fragrance is Apple Fritter. RG is 2.48. Diff is .053. Mass bias .018. We have the GI 26 Solid Reactive Catalyst AI Core as the weight block, and the ball finish is 2000 grit Abralon. This bad boy is boxed on May 11th, 2026. Not even a month old. This ball is supposed to compete with a lot of the big solids out there from the other companies. I'd say I got pretty lucky on the pour. All right, let's lay this bad boy out here. And what kind of layout do you think I'm going to do here? Surprise, surprise. Bam. Did it right the first time. So there's our layout. Got version 3.0 jig. We're going to line it up. And we're going to get our 31/32 alignment rod in here. 3/8, 5/16, yeah. Quarter, 1/8. So you can see on this one, I just barely cut into the core. You can see the darkness in there. So the dark is actually the core. So I may have drilled, looks like about just over 1 inch into the core. On the thumb, I barely touched the core. If you can see that. So the color grip I decided to go with were the purple turbo quads, and we'll go with a yellow Jopo. So one secret to keeping these caps plug free is every time you're done using it, just hit it on the table and then it'll open up a little airway right there so that it doesn't get plugged up. All right, we'll let that sit for about a minute. All right, it's been about a minute. The Jopo isn't going anywhere. All right, we got the table 0-0'd out, and all we're gonna do is cut this down. So what I'm doing as I'm bringing this down is I'm looking at all sides, and I'm seeing where it hits first. All right, you can see it's taken off most of it around there, and we're gonna finish it up with a bevel knife. So another thing you could do is, since this is a 2000 surface, I get a 2000 pad. And just smooth it out if you don't want any kind of burrs or anything on the plastic. All right, we shall do the Jopo test. Boom, nice and flush. Looks pretty cool. And there you have it. One Alpha Crux drilled up in just about 20 minutes. The freedom of drilling in your own garage. Nothing like it. Boom, beautiful ball. My garage now smells like apple fritter. Thank you, Storm. This is a very good smelling ball, by the way. Probably one of the better ones in a while. I've been waiting for this bowling ball for a long time, ever since I got back into bowling in 2024. I missed the boat back in 2016. I wasn't really bowling seriously back then, so I didn't really know about this ball, but now that it's back and re-released with new technology, I'm very excited to have this in my collection, and hopefully it'll work for me. We'll see. Storm balls haven't been the greatest for me recently, so we shall see. I'm going to give this more of a chance than the other ones. I know some of the Storm balls take about 10 to 15 games for break-in, according to most people that roll these. I'm going to leave the surface on it for the first game. If it needs more surface on the next games, I'll do that. But I don't think I will, being a 2000 grit Aberlon. I don't think I'm really going to need any more surface on it than that. We're going to head on down to the local bowling alley and see what we can do with this thing. Oh yeah, I'm definitely very pleased with my purchase, even though I just put up 5 games with this thing. Definitely going to be a good ball. I rolled this post league, so not the ideal laying conditions for this ball. This ball is meant to be rolled pretty much game 1 or game 2, and I was rolling at what would have been games 4 through 9. Tried to make it work, and just as I expected, the first game, I'm not even really trying for score the first game. I think I put up like a 153, just trying to get oil into the ball and break the ball in a little bit. I found out with storm balls, and you guys may be the same, that the first couple games just need a little bit of breaking to get oil in the ball. They're just a little inconsistent for me, at least. I can speak for myself only. They're a little inconsistent until they get some oil on the ball. So game 1, I think I put up like a 153. Game 2, I put up a 200. And then what I filmed for the video was game 3 through 5. And I put up a 263, a 227, and a 217. Not too shabby, considering the oil conditions. So I did not touch the surface on this ball whatsoever. So I left it at a 2000 grit Abralon that it comes with. So I may bring it down to 1500 grit just for the next time I roll a league. And we'll see what that does. The last couple scores weren't the greatest just because my spare game was not on point. So I was missing some very easy spares. Shame on me. So my game was a little bit different today. What I was trying to do is slow it down and trying not to do the up 10, 17 miles an hour. So I tried to move left a little bit. And that's what I've been trying to do lately, is moving left, going around 14 to 15 miles an hour. I wasn't really going faster than 15 and a half miles an hour in all the games today. So I'm trying to slow my game down, give the ball a little bit more shape in the lane. And it seems to come back and hit the pocket pretty well, as you've seen in some of my shots there. So I left a few 10 pins towards the end. I think just because probably the ball was burning out a little bit, or maybe I just didn't hit the right spot. Who knows? But I was trying to make this ball work in a condition that just wasn't ideal. Like I said, this ball is meant for game 1, game 2 in league, and then move on to something else game 3. But this is definitely a heavy oil ball. So I think I'm going to like this ball when I want to give my Zero Mercy a break and then roll this thing. Let me know if you guys have the Alpha Crux. Like I said, this was on my radar ever since my OPSO told me about this ball being a GOAT ball, and it was so expensive. But for a fraction of the cost, you can get a newer version. This is going to be one of the few storm balls that I keep in my bag. And I think it's paired pretty well with me so far, just for the first 5 games. And we'll see what happens in the subsequent games as I bring it to league in the next month or so. Hopefully it still holds up, but we'll see. Still smells really good. So let me know if you guys have the Alpha Crux. If you got it, if you have the original one, let me know. So I'm curious to see how they both compare if you happen to have both of them. So to all those that have the original one and you're selling it on eBay for $600 to $700, sorry. I think this one just ruined your business. If you made it this far in the video, thank you very much. If you don't mind, give me a like. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed already. I am the Bowling Fool. I do DIY bowling ball drilling in my garage. I sell bowling ball jigs, and I also do bowling ball reviews for pretty much every single ball that I get, which is the rare occasion that I get a brand new ball like this one. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you all on the next video.